Hello, hello. It is now 6:30. I think the song's actually coming to an end. Perfect timing. Beautiful. Right. Well, I have been working a little bit on this game. So, I'm so used now to Generation 9. I was getting prepared for this. I have an Umbreon, obviously. Part of this challenge. Gotta have an Umbreon and Espeon in my party when I get to the final champion. Umbreon generally isn't great. And I made the mistake of teaching it Sword Power. As it turns out, in neither Generation 8 or 9, and I don't think any other previous gens, it can learn any move that increases any of its stats. So Sword Power is useless unless your opponent wants to change your stats or you want to change your stats in a double battle or something. Sword Power is going to always be 20. So the sooner I can get rid of that, the better. But I went to go teach Night Screen and Reflect because you can teach those to Umbreon. Not in Gen 8, apparently. That was news to me. Apparently Light Screen and Reflect are Gen 9 only moves. Hello, Shadow Wizard. But yeah, Umbreon cannot learn Light Screen or Reflect for some reason. Espeon can, but Espeon's moveset's already good. Umbreon's gonna, strangely enough, be the weakest link here. It lacks nature. It's got perfect attack IVs. And this one has perfect special attack IVs. Magic Bounce, hidden ability, modest nature. This thing still got synchronized. I think its hidden ability's inner focus prevents flinching. Not quite as good as synchronized personally. Hopefully this is gonna be smooth. I also have like no money, so it's not like I can really prep for anything. I have 4 badges apparently. Also, I have the other 3 in case I do happen to come across a legendary. That would be nice. I am doubtful. I think I just go in here. Wait. Let me double check. And we're on his cheeks, the nerfed him hard. Yes, I think they kind of gave him a decent buff for Gen 9 because Light Screen and Reflect, they're decent moves in doubles. And I think that's kind of the only place I would ever use them. And I thought that was going to be great for this, but Umbreon can't learn it till later. It just says Final Champion in doubles, so I can do this, I think, any way I want to. I might just do a Rainbow Run. Doubles. Full run. Let's go. I don't really have any specific strategy in mind for this. Also, before I do too much here, I was going to point out, I was going to give Soul Stones a try, but I'm a little bit hesitant, only because to download it, you have to download 2 parts. And while that's kind of the main way to download supermassive files, I don't like that. Because the way Windows and RAR files with 7-zip, etc., if there are multiple parts and you're installing from that, there's no way to actually check viruses and shit. So, considering I've already had issues with RPG Maker in the past with viruses, I figure it's probably better to go safe than sorry. I'm still willing to try it out. I just need to take a couple days to actually test it out first. Which means that it won't be like my first experience with it, but I still definitely want to check it out because you keep talking it up in chat, so I'm like, that sounds like an interesting game I might enjoy, but yeah, multiple part RAR files, that's hella sketchy. It could be legit. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Other people have played the game. But other people have played other games before, and I've had issues with other games, so it'll just take a bit before I can actually play that. For my own peace of mind. Hello. Uh, Torchic, Blaziken, they're not great, but it's pretty good as a start. Especially if I can give you your hidden ability. Speed boost, ah yes. No nickname. Part of me kind of wishes the Blaziken line had Moxie as a hidden ability. Even with speed boost, Blaziken I don't think is all that great. Forgot about the 2 parts. Nah. Yeah, it's... I'm not sure exactly what the issue is when it comes to installing multiple part files, but I think it's because it installs and there's a part of the code that tells it to wait for a second till you get the other part. It doesn't check the second file, I think. Like most antivirus programs won't check the second file because it's already been told that it should be fine. But if there is a virus, it'll just install that virus with the program. I remember having that issue with, oh, what was it? I think I was trying to torrent, it was like some Wii game or something for the Dolphin emulator, and it came out in 3 parts. The first 2, or the first and third were the actual files, and the second one was like 100% all malicious. That's how I figured that out. No, to be fair, I didn't actually figure it out. I noticed that something was up, and I did a few Google searches and found other people had reported the problem. I'm gonna go up here. Oh. I don't know if Alolan Vulpix is good. Or Alolan Ninetales. I'm not a huge fan of Cantonian forms for these guys. They're more helping hand kind of Pokemon. Not the move helping hand. They're just there for support. You know what? I'll catch you. I'm curious. I know nothing about you. I've never even caught one before. Man, it has to show me the Cantonian form. It can freely control fire, making fiery orbs fly like will-o'-the-wisps. Interesting. Just before evolution, its 6 tails grow hot as if on fire. Why was it showing kind of a golden... Is this shiny? What the hell? No. Why did it show a golden Pokedex entry, then it turned back to brown? Let me just scroll to the bottom. There's quite a few Pokemon here. I think that might have been some weird visual bug or something then. Don't want Scyther. I'm trying not to speed up too much, but wild encounters kind of have their own annoyance to them, you know? Bunch of items to sell. You can get a deadly moveset. Ooh, I'm curious. I don't want Poliwag either. Although I'm kind of curious as to what, there's a lot of feathers and tails. I'm curious as to what the water encounters are going to be. Poliwag and what? Come on. That's another Poliwag. Okay. Okay, I like Cramorant, and I might add this to the team. And by that I mean you're going to be on the team. I'm a huge fan of the Gulp Missile ability. Very, very useful. And Cramorant has some pretty decent defenses too. I accidentally have some decent type coverage. Ooh, plus attack, even better. In fact, I'm going to immediately teach Freeze Dry, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Moonblast. Ooh, it's actually not too bad. I wonder if we can learn Frost Breath. Because while I do like Freeze Dry because of the super effectiveness on water types, Frost Breath is always a crit, but I don't know if we can learn that or not. I'm going to teach Dive, because it's a physical water type move. And you already have Stockpile. This is amazing. A greatest bit up. But yeah, if you use Surf or Dive, you trigger Gulp Missile. You're unfamiliar. Very nice. When you use Surf or Dive, you basically use the move and then you have a Pokemon, or I think it's like an Arrokuda or a Pikachu in your mouth, depending on what your HP is. And if you get hit by any move, you spit that Pokemon at the opponent and deal damage or paralyze them, depending on if it's a fish or Pikachu. Very useful. It's like a situational Iron Barbs. It does much more damage. Hello, random person. You're actually moving. And not paying attention. Already got one of those. Where did she go? There she is. She is so small, she hid in the trees. And full rest stop. Even though I don't really need to heal my Pokemon. I did pick up quite a few items. Also, I have the Z-Ring and Mega Ring, or whatever they are. First off, I'm going to sell things. I don't think I'm going to get any Z... gems? What are they called? Z things? Z crystals? Or Mega Gems, or whatever they call those. Mega Stones. I'll keep the feathers. And heal items. Don't think I need to worry about any of these. And apparently I can't teach them, so I don't actually care that much. Umbreon would be the only Pokemon that I actually want to teach them to. Yeah, when I scheduled my stream that I was going to do this challenge, I realized I don't have Eevee or Espeon or Umbreon, nor do I have any of the Eevee line, so I had to quickly go and go catch 2 Eevees. Don't know if I want to... Yeah, I don't want to buy any of these. They're kind of garbage. So, where are those moves? Vulpix. Hello, Freeze Dry. You can learn Tail Slap. It's a shame that accuracy's so bad. Not that terrible of a move. I'm curious. Oh... Yeah, I actually kind of like the Orre region. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of the games in general, and then I played them again. It's like, you know, I kind of gave these games a little too much flack. I kind of enjoyed these games. Cramorant? Probably not. Oh, okay. You have Hurricane and Icy Wind. You're more physical anyway, so... Wait, no, not this guy. This lady. I didn't check Cramorant view. I don't know if there's anything... Actually, there is. Goodbye, Pack. Yeah, I don't use Z moves or Mega Evolutions all that often in this game. I don't even have anything decent to buy. None of my Pokemon that I've caught so far have items. But to be fair, their items are kind of garbage. Hello, please let me. Thank you. Okay. I'm having difficulty moving. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip most of buying and teaching stuff for right now. Because they're all kind of low level and unevolved. No decent moves. Yeah, if I can get rid of stored power, that'd be nice. I think Dazzling Beam just takes both of them out. Bye-bye. Running Ember. Band attack. Nothing decent. I mean, it's Peck. What do you want from me? Tail Whip. Don't care. Roar. And it's got its uses, I suppose. Baby Doll, that drops attack, right? Yeah. I think I'd rather get rid of Tail Whip, to be honest. Priority move. Hello, let's go. Get rid of Powder Snow. Can Freeze Dry actually freeze? Might just get rid of my only freeze chance. Not that it matters. RNG doesn't love me that much. Confuse Ray, always useful. You know what? I think I'll keep my priority. Water Gun? Nah. Fairy Attack? No. Mega Medicham? That's pretty decent. Does Mega Medicham also have huge, or is it huge power or is it pure power? Does it still have that ability or does it have a different ability? Ice type. Freeze Dry does freeze. Okay. Ice type, man. Torchic's not even. You know what? I'm gonna evolve Torchic. Right, double battles. That's the thing. I'm not dealing any damage against Chansey. This sucks. Okay, let's do this then. It does keep pure power. Nice. I can't take out Chansey with 2 hits. I'm gonna cry. Stored power is such garbage on Umbreon. Bruh. Yeah, if I can get a level for Torchic typing, you know what? Let's. Not that it matters. I should rearrange my moves so stored power isn't up front, since I do tend to just spam A. For this lady, anyway. There we go. Now we got a fire and fighting type to go up against ice types. Make room for double kick, sure. Another thing too is, while Umbreon and Espeon can technically faint and the challenge isn't over, if any of them do, I would have to replace it as quick as possible with a new one. But I'd prefer to not have to do that. I think Espeon should be fine. Umbreon is just not that great of moves. Hello, Bryce. Swinub and Arctivish. I don't like either of those when I have a fire type, to be honest. I think Arctivish is the biggest threat right now, so. That works. Very well, apparently. Well, this is awkward for you. You're electric ice, right? I always get confused on which ones are dragon types and which ones aren't. Bruh. At least I get healed after the battle. I have the hiccups. I think I want to take this route. Gloomy. Eh. The thing is, these don't have any decent items, whereas this has a higher chance to get decent items, so I'll take the average route. Nope, speaking of. Okay. You know, Venomoth isn't terrible. Let me see what else is here first. I only have one slot left, right? Yeah. Venipede. Scolipede is bug poison, right? I actually can't remember. I don't think it's very good anyway. Morpeko. I wish he had an evolution. And another Venonat. I should probably take that as a sign to catch it, but I still want to see what else is here. One left. And Dark Zigzagoon. I'm not a fan of Obstagoon. I guess I will catch a Venonat. That's a Morpeko. Like, Morpeko isn't terrible, and its ability is quite unique. But it doesn't really deal that much damage. Not to mention, Venomoth can get the ability Tinted Lens, which means that all super effective moves, or sorry, all not very effective moves are, I think it deals 0.75% damage instead of 0.5%. But it it beefs up the not very effective moves, which is quite useful. Plus it gets Quiver Dance. Morpeko does not. And now I can't find a Venonat to save my life. Would you please show yourself? Thank you. How generous. Give me. Is that my last Ultra Ball? I think I have one left. Oh, okay. I was say I never caught one, but that was more of the save file. That was stupid of me to just sprint next to you. Hey, look, it's an Eevee. Hello, son. I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam. I think that takes care of both of them immediately. Payback, I think it does more damage if I took damage that turn. Dark type move, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's if I move last. I thought it was if I took damage. I mean... Actually, that could be a decent combo. Lower their attack first, if I know I'm going to be slower. For now, I'll get rid of Confuse Ray. I'm probably going to get rid of Payback anyway. That moveset's not too bad, actually. Freeze Dry, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Moonblast. Confusion. Wait, who's learning that? I mean, it's not great, but sure. I'll eventually teach Psychic. No Poison Powder. There's Side Beam, so goodbye Confusion. Same thing, just 15 more power. I actually don't have any capsules or patches either, so I gotta save up for those too. Eh. Oh, you already have tinted lens. Really? I thought that was a hidden ability. What is your hidden ability? I thought you only had compound eyes. Or swarm? I'm not complaining, that's exactly what I wanted, so. Confusing or verdant, huh? Let's go verdant. I like this route. She's moving. Potions, potions, and feathers. Any grass types? Sure enough, you're actually a verdant route. Congratulations. First time this game actually getting a descriptor correct here. Another grass type. Shiinotic is amazing, except for its speed. Non-existent. I think your Hisuian form is grass type, so I can't get too mad, but that Voltorb very much is not. I think there's a dude that can spawn down here somewhere. Okay, he's not here. You know, I've always thought this ever since I first saw Snover, and I can't ever unsee it. The top of its head looks like an electric razor. Good luck getting that out of your head. Hello. What are you doing here? I'm kind of tempted to catch you, but at the same time... You know what? Dracozolt. You're the dragon electric type, if I remember correctly. Don't really know if I want to replace anybody with dragon electric. If I was to get rid of anybody, it would probably be Vulpix, but I'm just curious enough that I want to see what Vulpix can do. Another one of these. Oh, I get 3 in a row. Hello. Feathers and fangs. Some poor Pokemon just died there. Hello, Razor. No items down here. Time to sell everything I just picked up. Hopefully you guys can actually sell me something useful. I never did use those feathers. That's my biggest problem with this game, is I always forget to use my feathers. They're pretty decent, because they can boost your EVs beyond what vitamins can. I don't need these weak potions. You know, these razor things could be useful. I'll keep them. Oops, I meant to check what you're selling me. You don't have anything good. Just a sunstone. I think I need an ice stone for Vulpix. Let's get these distributed. Actually, none of my Pokemon are super fast, but you can have one. You know what, Cramorant, you're not terrible with speed, so you can have one too. Guess I'll sell the last one. Oops. Only 250. What a jip. That's the wrong one. And they're all Pokemon specific. Smelling salts. Nice slap. That actually could be useful. Get rid of Peck. Full picks. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. That's actually, I think, the last move that I wanted to have, so... It's a pretty decent setup. I might actually give leftovers whenever I can get those. But this Pokemon will just sit on the field and attack back every time you try to attack it. Pretty useful. You can learn Giga Drain, huh? Alright. If you insist. I'll get rid of Supersonic. Add accuracy. Sword Stance. As if you needed to be any more OP. Sure, I'll get rid of Sun Attack. You just only have Aurora Veil, huh? Is that it? Alright then. And Venonat... It has Morning Sun. It could be useful, but I'm not going to teach it. I think I already talked to everybody. You do evolve with Ice Stone, right? Just to make sure. Yes, okay. I should also probably move Blaziken out from the front, because I don't really know what I'm going to be facing. But in the meantime... Flame Charge? It's physical, right? Okay. And it boosts my speed, too. No quick attack, don't need it. Future Sight. No, I'll keep my current moveset. Oh, that's something I never thought about. Using Assurance in a double battle, an attack that gains power if the foe has been hurt. So if they don't quite get knocked out by Dazzling Gleam, which hits both opponents, then Assurance will deal extra power because they already took damage. And since I'm slower, that's actually kind of useful. Finally, a move to get rid of sword power. Also, I just found out today, Faint Attack is no longer in the game. It was removed for Generation 8, apparently. I didn't know that. I thought that was still in the game. I knew moves like Nightmare, Hidden Power, moves that are based on friendship, like Return and Frustration. Those were all removed. Pursuit was removed. So was Faint Attack, apparently. I wonder why they got rid of so many of the moves. And don't get me wrong, there's like 500 or something in the game, but why? That was actually kind of a decent move. Who's learning it now? Everybody wants to learn it. I'll just get rid of Payback. What is the power on that move? 60? Trying to learn Stun Spore, I'm good. Signal Beam. Pretty sure you learn Bug Buzz eventually, but Signal Beam at least has a chance to confuse. What am I facing? Of course I am. I wonder if it's wise to put Umbreon up front. Leave Espeon up front too. I am weak to Ghosts, but I do have Shadow Ball. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I do. Good thing I checked before I just enter the battle and then lose. Okay. I think I'm fine. If I remember correctly, Fairy is not very effective against Ghost. So I wouldn't be dealing a whole bunch of damage if I wanted to take advantage of... Okay, hold up. I might actually want to. Spiritomb is weak to Fairy type moves. So Assurance for you because you'll be hit. There we go. Probably should have used it on Spiritomb because I thought... Yeah, I didn't think Spiritomb was going to lose there. It's neutral against Ghosts? I guess I should have figured that out since Spiritomb is weak to it. Wait a minute. And that's why I have Magic Bounce. And Synchronize doesn't transfer sleep, so it's even better. Okay, so just Assurance you and Dazzling Gleam, because everybody probably just dies with Dazzling Gleam. Assurance just... Actually, I think Assurance doesn't hit anybody, because it won't hit if both Pokemon are gone. I think the move fails, right? Full Pixelating Hex, that could be useful. I'm just getting rid of the same move over and over again. Yeah, I should have realized that if I were doing normal damage to Ghosts. Because yeah, Sableye and Spiritomb are weak to Fairy type moves, and that can only happen if it does neutral damage to Ghosts. And yeah, Assurance misses. And this is very much not a threat. Goodbye. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, we're good. You don't have very good attack, but you never know. I also don't have the greatest of defenses, and I was actually a little bit scared of a crit, but I guess I didn't need to be. When I did this on my other save file, I also had Magic Bounce on Espeon, and the opponent just kept trying to spam Stealth Rocks because it never landed, so it got reflected and the move kept failing, so it was really easy for me to beat some of the tougher challenges, some of the tougher trainers, because it just kept trying to spam status moves, and it doesn't do any good. I think I'm going to take both the tough routes. The downside is I'm stuck with a Mart, but I think I want to visit that so I can get Psychic and Shadow Ball at the very least. And sunny weather. In that case, I'll put you back up front. I hate you. I hate everything about you. Sneaky bitch. Good thing I got a fighting type up front. Sort of. That Swallow is giving me the stink eye. I don't like that. I'm gonna kick it. Okay. It has a 1 HP. You couldn't just give that to me. Ghost Poison? No. Because I knew that. I think I keep getting Fairy super effectiveness and not very effectiveness confused with Bug super effectiveness and not very effectiveness. Because Bug, I think, is the one that does half damage against Ghosts and is super effective against Psychic, so I keep wanting to assume that Bug type moves would be super effective against something. Oh, Sableye and Spiritomb. And then I use Fairy type moves knowing it's super effective, and I still can't figure that out in my head because I'm just dumb. Aura Beam is decent. Not great. It does lower attack. It says may lower attack. I think it's like a 50% chance to do so. It is pretty high. Not 100 though. I think I might skip it. No, I'll get rid of Baby Doll Eyes. Kind of loaded up on Eyesight moves though. Not a good that, did you? You don't. You do. Bruh. Eat shit. Actually eat shit. Okay. I hate snapback trainers too. I just hate trainers. I don't know. Hopefully this takes out both of them. Double kick is neutral against draft rig, being part normal type. Bulk up. I mean, I think I'd rather have sword stance, to be honest. I think +2 attack is better than +1 attack and defense. Pokemon Ruby Renev? What? What is Renev? Psych up? No. As soon as I said no, I just realized I could have used Psych Up on my own Pokemon after using Sword Stance. Not that that would matter, but I always forget double battles. I need to think a little bit differently about how I would use moves. Screech. Actually, yeah, I got rid of Feint Attack for that one. Extra Sensory? No, but only because I'm going to teach Psychic, but that's interesting you learned that too. A new mod for Pokemon Ruby. New. Interesting. I didn't know people were still making mods for Pokemon Ruby. I'm actually curious as to why they did that. Because a lot of the code is very similar to Pokemon Emerald with just a few extra things with Emerald. Interesting though. Also, that did not knock out Giraffe Rig. I am sad. That's gonna hurt. A lot. Ow. Yeah, I may have to check that out. I haven't played, like, to me, new ROM hack for Pokemon Ruby is, like, the Reign of Legends Ruby Destiny games. And those are, like, almost 15 years old, I think, at this point. I was playing those when I was still in high school. And I graduated in 2011, so they're pretty old. Oh, interesting. With some Gen 9 bonds. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out for sure. Actually, I can just look it up at the very least. Poka Harbor. Updated May 9th, 2023. Interesting. That is amazing. That is actually amazing. They're still using Pokemon Ruby. Various 3 different regions. I like that. Loads of features. Various evolution methods updated. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. I'm absolutely gonna check that out. 2 new types, Crystal and Light. I'm personally not a huge fan of the adding types to the game, but I'm at least willing to check that out for sure. I mean, when they added Dark and Still back in Gen 2, I'll give that a pass only because that was the first games I played, so to me that was not really new. That's just how the game was. Rip sound. When they added fairy types, it was half because they added a new type that at the time, I mean, even now it still doesn't make sense. I don't understand how dragons are weak to fairies, but all right. When they added fairy types on top of adding mega evolutions, that was the reason why I stopped playing Pokemon. Because like they're just trying to cater to the people that are making ROM hacks. It's like, to me, ROM hacks is made by the fans, only by the fans. Seeing Pokemon take mechanics that are in ROM hacks and add them to the games I don't completely hate the concept, but at the same time, it's like, you guys added this knowing that we've been adding this for our own ROM hacks and shit for years, and then you just add it, and then you add it poorly or implement it poorly. Bruh, if I died to a cool fish. Can I run? Can I please run? Oh my god, fuck this game. You're telling me that a cool fish is faster than a fucking combustion? Eat shit. That is not true. There's no... I am 5 levels higher than... There's no way. Anyways. Almost forgot what I was talking about. But I'm somewhat passionate about this, so it's not like I'm actually forgetting about it. When they add things like, for example, being able to see EVs and IVs and stuff, which we've had in ROM hacks for ages. I think they added that in Gen 5 was when they started to, and all they did was they added color differences for what natures do, but we still couldn't see EVs or IVs. By the time they implemented it so we can have an accurate description of what the Pokemon stats are going to be, it wasn't until like Gen 7, Gen 8 when they had a decent judge function. I think Let's Go games gave it the decent judge function. And even then, you still need to look up exactly what the hell the game is even telling you, because it doesn't actually give you decent information. That's just one example. There's various examples with Pokemon adding things to the games that were introduced in ROM hacks first, and then they just completely fuck it. Left, right, and center. Gen 3 tools. To be fair, Gen 3 tools has some compatibility with... Doesn't matter what the ROM hack is, it has some decent enough compatibility. As long as the game itself is vanilla enough, it'll recognize it as a compatible ROM. But like, for example, the Fire Gold game that I did, I used G3 tools to look up information for it to see what I was going to be facing for red. And like, half of his team would load properly, the other half would not. So like, it can recognize some ROM hacks as vanilla ROMs, even if they're not, but it won't give you like all of the information for it. I think if you were to use it to try to see all of the Pokemon that are available, it'll probably crash your program. Oh yeah, I'm dying. I still haven't used my feathers, oh my god. I think this is actually the first time I've actually opened my bag. Okay, defenses, I'll give to Umbreon, because you're tanky. That's your purpose. That's what you're here for. Same for special defense. Physical attack, I'll actually give to Combustion for now. Jesus Christ, I had so many of those. Special attack, obviously for Espeon. Kind of loading up on just 3 Pokemon at this point. Although speed, I'm going to actually give to Cramorant. Up speed, reduce defense. It showed a Pokemon with 67,000 defense. Speaking of tanks, knowing my luck, I'll still get O-Code with a crit. In the PC, interesting. I thought you were saying in G3 tools, okay. So there's a few bugs. As long as it's not game-breaking bugs. Because if it shows that defense and then you take it out of the PC and it's back to normal, then that's just a minor glitch. Good for a few lols. I really wish Annihilate was in this game. I like that Pokemon. Actually, since I did the Chestnut raid, I've actually changed Annihilate's moves a little bit. Actually, no, I think I just gave it a Shell Bell, and that actually made it a lot easier. all I had to do was just give it a simple item, because I think it was holding Covert Cloak when I was facing the Inteleon, so I didn't get frozen. But giving it the Shell Bell actually made it so Drain Punch almost every single time would heal me back up to full every time I used it. I don't actually want anything here. Actually, yeah, I do. I lied. I'm sorry. I want to sell items. Sell everything I possess. I'm tempted to keep these, but I'll sell them. Jolly and Timid are like my second go-to after Adamant and Modest. Because if you have a Pokemon that's already super fast or whatever, and you want to make sure you outspeed everything, like those are the mints I go for. Still kind of rare there to want to use those. Oop, I pushed the wrong button. And I did it again. Alright, I can't buy anything. Wonderful. I was hoping I could at least get a Psychic or Shadow Ball, but the game refused me. Also, I finally found a Roaring Moon. Took me for fucking ever, but I did find it. I don't know why I selected Run. You know what? I'll just do that. But yeah, Roaring Moon, I thought it was in the, like, when you're in the Area 0 and you exit the research lab number 3, I thought if you immediately head to the right where there's a cave, you would find a Roaring Moon in there. Because the way it's described on Cerebi, the only place that actually has any information for the location for this Pokemon, because Bulbapedia is slow as hell for some reason when it comes to updating information for these games, but I digress. It says in the cave in the rocks to the left of the research station. I couldn't find Roaring Moon in that cave, because I assumed that was the cave, because if you're facing the research station, it is immediately to the left. Turns out it's when you leave the station, you go to the left, follow a long path, turn around the corner, go around the tree, go around the mountain, then there's a small little cave, and then you can find it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Cerebi and Bulbapedia, but they give the shittiest possible information for these newer games. Oh, that is a game-breaking bug. When you fight the last trainer in there, it lights up the whole place. When you fight the gym leader, the game stop blocks you. Okay, so skip the last trainer in the second gym. I have to keep that in mind. Focus energy. I mean, that's the current meta for Gen 9, but no. Ice Beam. I get rid of Aura Beam. Learning a lot of Eyesight moves. Let's see, you should be learning Blaze Kick, right? Another move that was not in the Gen 8 and Gen 9 games. Because it also has a high crit chance. That'd be great for the current meta. Cerebi used to be my one-stop shop, and then I heard about Bulbapedia and it had more in-depth information. Like, Cerebi had more information altogether, but Bulbapedia, because it was basically a pedia, it had a lot more information about each subject. So I just switched over to that, but when it comes to trying to find stuff for Gen 9, like, there's no information for Area 0. You can't see any information for any of the items, any hidden items, any of the Pokemon that are actually spawning. You can't see any information for the Pokemon if you look at their page, where they're supposed to spawn. Other than it tells you Area 0, which there's 4 different sections plus the very bottom area. Like, it just doesn't give you any information. So Cerebi takes the W there, because that at least tries to walk you through how to find it. And it's a fire type. Yeah, Cerebi has been my main go-to lately for actually trying to find information now, because yeah, Bulbapedia just, it's just like it has a section for items, and then it's a blank part on the page, and then it goes straight to the next section. It's like, why even say that there's items if you're not gonna fucking tell me? What good is that? Well, I mean, it was updated May, whatever, 9th. It's not like they're frequently updating, so yeah, hopefully they fix it. I think I want to go for Aqua Ring first. Dazzling Gleam, not very effective against fire types. I'll go for Calm Mind. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. They both went for Espeon. Using moves that are significantly weaker than what I was expecting to head my way. But alright. I'll dive Vulpix first. Psychic Q. Goodbye. What'd you get for trying to use Snatch? Who uses that move anymore? There's Gulp Missile. Hex does minor damage. And Larvesta. Interesting. I'm gonna actually switch to Blaziken. And I got a fish. So yeah, if I take damage on Cramorant, the opponent takes 25% of their health. Okay. Nobody wants to attack Cramorant. Interesting. Let's go for Drill Peck on you because it's super effective. And I don't actually know. Night Slash, sure. It would have been better to double kick because of stab, but maybe I can get a crit. No? Okay. Why does nobody want to attack Cramorant? It's just a bird. I promise it's not that threatening. Not anymore. Damn. Are you trying to learn Focus Energy? Leech Life? Yeah, that's a physical move. Decent move. It's just not for a special attacker. And this sucks. Oh well, I'll just dive. I think Night Slash takes care of you if I don't hurt myself. Oh goody. Meanwhile, Cramorant's enjoying his lunch. To be fair, I don't think I ever attack Cramorant when I see it's got a fish either. Because it's like, that's unnecessary damage. What is this route layout? Why do I have this? Swarming, confusing, doesn't really matter. I'm just here to try to find an Ice Stone. Nature Boost? Oh, usually blue is the negative, red is the positive. If you know the nature, I can help you out there. Mimikyu? Speaking of awesome gimmicky Pokemon. Do I want to catch it, though? Fairy Ghosts. Let me actually look at your summary, because I have not done so. So you're a fast defender. That's kind of what Vulpix normally is anyway. Okay. Plus attack minus speed. That's not great. You need to be modest. I mean, I would catch a Mimikyu, but I do want to hold out just because I might be able to get an Ice Stone at this next battle prep stop. But if I don't, I think I'm going to end up replacing Vulpix. There are no items here. What is Careful Nature? That one is... I want to see it's minus speed. I used to actually have the nature chart on my desktop, but I guess I got rid of it. I was going to quickly double check because I was starting to gaslight myself, but I don't think I have it anymore. Damn. I mean, I can just look it up for you. Pokemon nature chart. Careful Nature would be minus special attack plus special defense. To be fair, I thought it was minus special defense plus speed, so I wasn't completely accurate there. I resist that. I don't really know why I'm fighting wild Pokemon, but sure. No, I don't want to mean look. I could have sworn I pushed B, but alright. I've been lied to before. Are there really no items in here? Okay, there's one. Not terrible. How do I get to you? Oh. That's how. That's one of the few that I do know. Serious Nature is neutral. Special attack is red and special defense is blue. So yeah, that's the same as normal. Red is the plus and blue is the negative. Wait, no, that's reverse. Oh god, I'm already confusing myself. Oh boy. Oh wait, this was a wild Pokemon. I'm still just fighting wild Pokemon. Between going back and forth between the nature chart chat and then the games, like I'm not paying attention. Wait, who wants to learn that? No. It's an okay move in very specific circumstances. I think it's like 140 power, isn't it? Yeah. It can only be used if every other move has been used. So if you want to delete every single move in your move pool, have one move plus last resort, that's kind of the only real way you can use that move and get decent use out of it. Otherwise, you have to use every single one of your moves. Imprison? No. I've only got ice type attacks. I don't think I'm going to find too many ice opponents. Zen Headbutt is physical. Oh, I do actually want to go down. And I gotta go all the way around again. So I should heal. And speed. I did like Rabombi. Decent replacement for a Venomoth. Oh well. Oh, where am I going? Hello, D-pad. That is not right. That is down. See, that wasn't so hard. Yeah, I do want that one. How fierce? Sure. As long as I can get an Ice Stone from this guy. Rock Tomb and Pokemon. What is with this game's obsession with this Pokemon? I don't get it. I swear every single run, there's always one or two routes that have Scolipede, and I even found one earlier that had Venipede. Like, there are other bugs? Please? Axew. Your name is a sneeze. I might catch you. I don't think I want to add you to the team, but I would like to have one. Go catch one later in the Safari Zone. But if this takes too much longer, I'm gonna end up dead. Was that my last ball? No. Okay. I'm not wasting a Bowser ball on that. I don't know why I have the hiccups. It's not like I was drinking anything. I haven't eaten anything for a couple hours. I don't think I'm really talking that much. Psyduck Fakemon, huh? It's like Perry the Platypus. Alright, well, that's gonna be my nickname if I catch one. I'm just trying to leave the grass. Would you please let me? That was not worth it. But I can solve them. I did find both the Pokemon here. Axew would be decent to catch, but I just can't. I mean, I do have Cherish Balls. I could try to use them, but they're the same catch rate as a normal Pokeball, so it's not going to be great. I feel like any damage I try to do to an Axew is probably going to knock it out. Level Ball. It's slightly better than a Pokeball. Not by much. I don't want you. I almost ran right into her line of sight because I'm not smart. Why are you here? Please leave. Nobody invited you. Brother. Thank you. Okay, now you just don't want to show me any Axews. I see. Let's put a Pokemon with actual speed. Actually, what are your moves again? I really don't have the greatest of movesets. You know what? I might actually put Umbreon. No, you're slow as hell. Never mind. Bruh. I actually checked to see if there was an update. Because there's been quite a few bugs that I've run into with this game. They're not game-breaking, but it's massive annoyances. There's a couple that are actually game-breaking, I can't lie. Like, if more than one Pokemon effect takes effect, then the game will actually freeze. I think there's still a few other bugs as well. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but no, there's not been any updates. Oops, I actually meant to stay in this bag. Check the balls I got. Don't take that out of context. And heal. Just me casually checking my balls on stream. Please give me an Axew. Thank you. Please don't knock this out. You do resist it. Please. Oh yeah, it's also sun. Oh, your defense falls too. Interesting. I actually didn't know that. I thought you just took damage. Works for me. Yeah, I found a few. I just really can't think of any off the top of my head. I mean, not counting like move compatibility issues. It's still absolutely wild to me that for some reason Meowth cannot learn Aerial Ace when it can in every other game. Okay. That was a crit. Which means I'm gonna die as soon as I come back up. Or not. Wait, you are faster than me. I really want you to attack me now. Holy shit. Because I don't think you actually take damage from this. I think you just get paralyzed. Brother. Okay, so I should have healed more than just 60. I see. Poor bird. You are fairy type, right? Or you do not get... Of course you don't. Well, you at least resists, I think. Is fire resisted by dragon? Hmm. I probably should have just tossed the ball instead of trying to go for the Pikachu. But I also wasn't expecting to take that much damage. Mark the territory by leaving gashes in trees with their tusks. Wonderful. They're also apparently somewhat fragile according to the... I can't remember the middle evolution. The one before Haxorus. Talks about how it tries not to use its tusks because they're super fragile and they can break easy. I'll get rid of Cramorant since you're already dead. No. Okay, I don't need anything here. Please leave me alone. Also, you're out front. I don't like that. Ice Stone or bust. Alright then. Don't get me wrong, I still really want to use Ninetales, but the game just will not let me. There's one thing I don't like about this, is the RNG as to what's available, because that also seems to never really make any sense. Sometimes you get super OP items at the very beginning and then you never see those items again. Or you'll get only garbage items until after you've already got all 8 of the badges, then you can just get whatever you want. It's like, why put RNG on this? Just... I don't think it would be too difficult to separate the items as to how good and useful they are based on how many badges you have. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. Might have some new moves available. Someone wanted Torkoal for Cyclizar. What? Oh, in the game? In Renev or whatever it's called. Torkoal for Cyclizar. Cyclizar's got some decent attacks, to be fair, and his type isn't terrible. But yeah, I would actually prefer to have like a Drought Torkoal, to be honest. Splisty can have a new move. You do Flare Blitz, Fire Punch, High Jump Kick. Actually, I might just teach this one. Hello, Austin. And I might actually teach Flare Blitz. I take Recoil, but I'm probably gonna knock out whatever I'm attacking after like one Swords Dance. 85. High crit ratio and can burn. This can burn as well. A crit from this would actually be more than standard damage from Flare, but okay. I won't teach it then. Nothing else that's useful. Axe you. Nah, I won't bother with that. I don't mind Dual Chop, but I think Dragon Claw is just better. 100 accuracy, does the same amount of damage. It's just better. You can learn Razor Wind. Why? Give everything Night Slash. Oh, yeah, Fault Swipe. That could be useful. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of it, but that could be useful. Actually, I might want to check the move relearner from Venomoth. I think you might also have another move. Nothing here. Axe you? Yeah, okay, no. Just a little too OP for this tiny baby. I didn't actually want to talk to you, I want to talk to you. Check my Venomoth. Give me moves. Perfect dance, thank you. And Bug Buzz, I saw you. Get back here. Much appreciated. I am having an excellent day. I slept for like 3 hours for a nap. I'm having a wonderful day. I'll just leave these Pokemon as are, I suppose. Actually, if I can get the wide lens, I'd much rather use that. I can't, of course not. Of course, now I can buy leftovers after my Cramorant died. I want to get wide lens for this, because if I miss with high jump kick, I just die. So, because the recoil for that one is, it takes whatever damage you would have dealt, and then deals like a quarter of that or half that to you. So if I would have OHKO'd the Pokemon like 4 times over, then yeah, I'm dead. There's no way. There's no way to increase accuracy of moves unless I get an item. For Blaziken, anyway. Trying to justify spending $8,000 right now for leftovers. Do I even want to give that to anybody? Maybe Umbreon? What do you have again? Bright Powder. Oops. I think I'll give Bright Powder to Venomoth, actually. Oh yeah, I gotta make you modest too, can't forget that. Yeah, I'll buy leftovers, why not? Make Umbreon actual tank. And Rocky Helmet. For you. Nope, that was already on my bag. And Modest for you. Interesting. Do you have Adamant Mint? Let me sell these really quick. I don't think I need any more Modest Mints. I mean, I might catch a Pokemon later, but by the time I'm ready to work on nature for that, if I actually have to catch anything, I should have all 8 badges by that point, in theory. Oh, I wanted to sell the TMs I picked up. Please, game. Did anything learn Sludge Bomb? It's a pretty decent move. Good against fairy types. Also, you get stabbed from that. I think you also learn Sludge Wave leveling up later, so I guess I will get rid of Side Beam. I already have a Psychic type, I don't need to have that. Alright. I do want to see Blazikenite. You had Swampert twice in a row, and you won't give me the fucking... Okay. I'm leaving. Crystal type is super effective to fairy types. This sort of makes sense. I mean, in the sense that steel types are super effective against fairy types. On those defenses, I don't have any crystal types. No, I might have to. Maybe that should be my next recorded series. I'm still working on the stupid living decks for Crystal Clear. Slow as hell, don't get me wrong. But I am still working on it. But I'm trying to figure out what I want to play next if I was to record. That might be the thing I record. I can go a little more in depth on crystal typing and light typing and stuff. Water. So I don't have anything. You know what? I got Venom off. It's about time you died anyway, so sure. Hopefully I can get a couple quiver dances off. And Psychic you. I'm not very concerned about Gastrodon, you just sit there. Power swap. I think that switches any changes to my attacks with my opponents. Don't want that. And guard swap, same thing, but defenses. Again, I don't really care. I mean, that would be, I guess, sort of one way. If your opponent is setting up like a whole bunch of iron defenses and then you use guard swap, those get applied to you instead. Therefore, stored power would do more damage. But that's so dependent on the opponent. We'll pick Trendelin Blizzard. No. Grudge. That kills me, doesn't it? Oh no, it's if I die. Taunt. Nah. No, Dragon Pulse. That's a special move. Slash, not that great. And Quiver Dance. That's fine. I can just end this Gastrodon at any point. I have Giga Drain with the Quiver Dance, so it's very much not a threat. This Archfish, on the other hand, needs to immediately disappear. So I think I'll just double up on you. Yeah, I figured I'd need to. This thing's got actually decent defense, either decent defense or decent HP, but I can never OHKO that damn thing. Okay, now you're a threat. Okay. You are more of the threat. I think I actually just knock you out with that, so I'll just Calm Mind. Okay, that's fine. Waste a turn. Guess we're not gonna buy his time again. Mud? Really? I'm sure it hits. Oh wait, yeah, that only hits one Pokemon. One benefit over Surf is you don't have to worry about split damage. But okay, just drop my accuracy. I don't appreciate that. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and... You know what, let's Dazzling Gleam. Let's hit them both. In case Giga Drain for some reason does not knock you out. Delcatty's very particular. Okay. Why even try buffing that Pokemon? It's beyond help. There's nothing you can do to make that Pokemon good. Making it part fairy just is more of a detriment to the fairy typing as a whole than it is a buff to Delcatty. It actually did some pretty decent damage for not being super effective or anything. Okay, if I remember correctly, this thing has Innards Out, which is basically Aftermath. Whatever HP it had when I knock it out, it deals that much damage to me, so I don't want to OHKO it. Reggie Drago is Dragon Crystal? Interesting. Are the other Reggies also Crystal type? That would also make sense. Changing up the types of the Reggies. I'm guessing at the very least, Reggie Drago and Reggie Alecki would probably be Crystal type because they're the newer Pokemon. You know what? I'm gonna Bug Buzz you. And then Dazzling Gleam. Okay, I missed. And I'm paralyzed. Yeah, this accuracy drop is kind of irritating. Rip my ability. I'm just gonna switch both. Actually, no, I'll just switch Venomoth. I'll heal Espeon. Don't want to send it a fire type. You know what? You have Synchronize. In case they do something stupid to me. Found it in the wild? You playing a randomizer or something? Sword Stance. I think I'd rather take the speed buff, ironically enough. I was just saying how I'd rather have bulk up instead of sword stance, but I'd rather have a speed buff instead of a defense buff. Then again, I'm just not a fan of Slash. I'm not gonna learn sword stance. Why would you do that? You're not poison type, so you can go ahead and get poison now. And I'll let that take away your health. Not a randomizer, wow. That sounds like it's a bit later in the game, at least. Route 112. Sounds like a late route. I'll just spam Assurance and Calm Mind. Okay. I'll spam Assurance then. Recover won't actually help you here. You are badly poisoned. The shit stacks, son. This might be the most boring battle of all time, but I just really don't want to accidentally knock it out with an Espeon or something and then lose Espeon. I could swap, but at the same time, it's not doing anything to me, so I'm just gonna sit here. Waste a bunch of status moves. I do get healed at the very end of the battle. It's gonna spam Recover. It is desperate. But that poison damage is slowly creeping up on you. Like, if its health was really low, I wouldn't mind knocking it out, because I won't take that much damage from its ability. Assuming it actually has that ability. I assume that's the default. No more defense drops. I am the strongest Espeon alive versus the weakest Pyukumuku alive. And we're still just sitting here. But that's already like a 30-year health, so... You know what, I'll just spam Toxic now. Are you gonna recover again? Please don't. Bruh, I just want to see you drop. Or at least get low enough that I can drop you myself. Already poisoned. I can still buff my stats. We're just sitting here. I think the AI has no choice but to use that because it knows that it would just die otherwise. But if it doesn't use Recover, it loses here, so I think we're good. Of course you do. But you're now less than half. You know what? I think I've been playing a little too cautiously. I can just keep spamming Assurance with Umbreon. I have enough H. Okay. There's innards out. Okay, we're good. Umbreon, I think, has more HP than Espeon, so I think if Espeon did that damage, Espeon would have fainted there. I think I played that right. Boring as hell, but I played that right. I mean, I could have attacked several times with Umbreon, but if it's just going to spam recover, it doesn't really do me any good. Fracture is your name. Is that, Pokedex entry here, too? Why are you at the top? Where? There you are. Their tusks can shatter rocks. A broken tusk will not grow back, so it diligently sharpens its tusks on river rocks after the end of battle. That what it says in Scarlet as well. I already have the game open on my Switch, so I can look it up quick. I'm pretty sure it talks about how fragile their tusks are, so it's very conflicting to see Pokedex entries going against what they keep saying to each other. My volume is on max. There we go. Fracture. Because its tusks don't grow back once they break, this Pokemon apparently won't use them unless truly necessary. Okay, so I had misread that. It still makes it sound like they're super fragile. Yeah, the Pokemon won't use them unless truly necessary, whereas this thing says it's diligently sharpening its... Again, it's still kind of conflicting, but I did misread that. That's my bad. Also, there's something wrong with my Switch. Or at least one of my controllers. Sometimes when I power on the Switch, my right controller just doesn't connect and won't turn itself on. See you later, Austin. So I have to like hold the sync button for it to like force itself to turn on. Even if it's like connected to the device, it just does not register that it's connected. It says that it's been disconnected, which is weird because I don't disconnect it that often. I mean, I do when I'm streaming because it's the only way I can stream it, but if I'm not, it's always in, I guess it's called tablet mode or something. I don't really know. In not docked mode, basically. This game keeps taunting me with the Rabombi. Also, I don't remember where all the items are here. I just remember this obnoxious spot where this person can block your item. And they're not there. Not a huge fan of most of the gems. There's a few decent exploits you can do with some of them, but I'm just not that much of a fan. And by exploit, I mean things like Pokemon with Unburden getting a speed buff because it used a gem, or using a flying type Pokemon that has acrobatics with a flying gem, and because you no longer have the gem when you actually use the attack, it buffs the attack and you get the double damage because you're not holding an item. A little bit OP. Also, I have to face a Cramorant. This is my luck. I might actually just Sludge Bomb you. Love Disc is not a threat. It's beyond joke, basically. Yeah. Poison Fang. I mean, I don't hate the move, but again, you're a special attacker. That's a physical move. What does that do again? Opposite gender only. Sharply reduce special attack. Nope. Sword Stance. I'm good. And an evolution. I do like Haxorus. It's a little bit slow, but it's got great attack. I mean, it has an axe for a face, why wouldn't it? No items? Okay. There's a legendary and a nurse joy. No, I haven't been in Ice Path for a while. I don't even remember how to navigate this one. I don't know if I actually want to go that way. I think I can't double back if I go that way. I can't remember. I think I ended up sitting here in this place for like 10 minutes trying to figure out a way to go back, and I finally figured it out, but I don't remember. And there's a trainer I gotta fight. That's fitting. Delibird is actually found in Ice Path, so sure. I'll take that. There's no item here anyway, so just ignore me. Speaking of item. Not a fan of Dugtrio. Okay. Can't run now. Bruh. I thought it was arena trap for a second, but nope, I'm slow as hell. I want these items. I wouldn't want to be bitten by anything that has a venom in its name, to be fair. Especially a moth with venom in its name. For that matter, would you like to be bitten by anything to be... I just wouldn't want to be bitten, straight up. I am going to Swords Dance and Dazzling Gleam. Maybe knock out both of them. Or not. I actually thought it was going to be like Sturdy or something. Brave Bird? Why can this thing learn Brave Bird? You're barely a chicken. You're a chicken furry. Do I even want Brave Bird? I kind of don't. Stab move, protect against psychic types, raise my attack. What do you do? You're good against bugs. I'm a fire type. You're good against grass. Again, I am a fire type. You're good against fighting types, sure, but I can just use Blaze Kick or High Jump Kick and probably take him out anyway. I don't want Brave Bird. How would I hurt myself? Just casually learning Smoko moves, that's fine. It has not been buffed. Interesting. Pretty sure that Sheer Cold is a 40 accuracy move. What buff did they do to Sheer Cold? I think they made it so ice types are immune to it too. Who's learning Swords Dance and why? No. Speaking of. Alright, we're just trying to set up over here. Espeon actually carrying. I'm just not gonna attack with Blaziken. So you just knew that I was gonna go for that again. That's fair. I'm not mad. It's just an annoyance. Bruh. You can use a protect move and then endure twice in a row. That's some bullshit. Alright, well I'm +6, so tell me. What is it you hope to accomplish here? Anything touches you, you die. Goodbye. Thanks for the free loot. Ooh, a plate. And balls. And a Pokemon. Not a great one. Not terrible. Way too slow for my liking. I don't like this. I'm gonna take the long way. Anything to avoid unnecessary fights. D-pad, please. My D-pad has actually been functioning quite well this stream, but occasionally it just decides, oh hey, you want to press left? Let's go right. Trying to go down, but how about up though? Oh, hey, you want to stop walking? Well, just take a couple extra steps. See how you feel. I don't want that. Any items? No items. There's one. Moon balls. I don't want the item enough to fight a trainer for it, though. Return to the beginning. Right, I gotta go down, over, up. Ice puzzles, aren't they great? I still can't run. Again, it's not even arena trap, it's just not letting me fucking run. I am a Blaziken. A Pokemon known for having a speed do I have a minus speed nature? There's no fucking way. Okay. And I can't even check to see what my nature was. This game can actually just eat shit. I am looking up the stats right now because I don't believe that for a fucking second. I had to have been a minus. Because it was like... What level was it? Because it wasn't... Like, we weren't the same level or anything. I don't think we were speed tied. The only way that that's possible is if it had a plus speed nature, had perfect IVs. Okay, it only needs to have like 25 IVs, but even still. And I had to have a minus speed nature and less than 10 IV, which that's probably true. I probably had garbage IVs, I didn't even bother to check those. And I might have had a minus nature, but even still, holy shit. The run mechanic is actually the stupidest thing in all of Pokemon. No matter how much shit I always talk about the games, or whatever, the run mechanic will always be the absolute stupidest mechanic in the game. Controller struggles on the walk bike. Bruh, when it comes to, using a external controller, I am garbage with the Mach Bike. On a Game Boy, though, if I'm actually playing on a Game Boy, then I'm actually pretty good. I can navigate anywhere, have no problems, turn the tightest corners, easy. I've actually contemplated trying to speedrun Pokemon Emerald purely because I'm able to be good on a Mach Bike. And if you're not good on a Mach Bike, that's an extra 20 seconds to like a minute and a half per floor that you have to redo over and over again. Plus, I have the games memorized, so that would be kind of decent. I'd still be shit, but I'd be kind of decent. I was gonna say, if I can find the wide lens now after I no longer have the Pokemon that needed it, I'm gonna cry. I don't even remember what Pokemon I even have on my team anymore at this point. I still got my 2 Eons. That's wonderful. Rivalry. I think that means that my moves get a buff if I'm facing a male Pokemon. Same type, or same gender Pokemon as myself. Also, I'm a neutral nature. I kind of want... I think... Okay, I can't. I want a Jolly. I can't get Jolly. I think Espeon is my fastest then. Yeah, 124. Alright. Espeon can stay up front then. I'd rather Haxorus was Jolly, but I'll live without it for now. Not you, I'll talk to you. I just evolved a Pokemon, so that means some moves might be unlocked. Outrage. actually... No, I don't want to use that when we're doing double battles, because I think... Actually, I'm not sure how those moves work. I think I can actually hit my own Pokemon if I do that. So I don't want to. Because you don't get to control what your target is if you use the thrashing moves. Like Thrash, Petal, Dance, Outrage, etc. And I think it's a random selection, including your own Pokemon, so... I mean, I think every time you use the move, it'll keep digging into the same slot that was selected. But if that's your own Pokemon, then you just knocked out 3 of your Pokemon for no reason, and that's not really worth it. I'm not sure if that's the case here. Not willing to test it and risk it. Oh yeah. Please have an ice stone. Thank you. Took so damn long, but we're here. Started from the bottom. Now I have a Ninetales. Is that how that song goes? This thing's Ice and Fairy, if I remember correctly. So I have a Fairy type on my team now. Dazzling Gleam. I mean, I already have the move, but... Till I can learn something like Moonblast. I will actually get rid of Ice Beam. Can I even use this on you? No, okay. Snow Cloak. Why did I think you had Ice Putty as an ability? Maybe that's your hidden ability. Can I buy a patch? I can buy a patch. Snow Warning. I could have sworn that you had Ice Body. What am I confusing you with? I could have sworn that there was an ice Pokemon with that's a specific form. I could have sworn that was Ninetale. Maybe it's Sandslash. But I thought that one also had Slush Rush and whatever this thing currently has. Upping the evasion. Snow Cloak. I thought that was the ability. Bruh, I am losing my mind here. Alright, Capsule. What do you have? Mold Breaker, kind of decent. Shield Dust, nah. Are you Moxie? No, you're Unnerve. Damn. Wonder Skin. Before I just go and do that. Damn, I was hoping I could still buy the Life Orb because I saw it last time. I was gonna buy it, but nothing had like Magic Guard or Wonder Skin. But yeah, if you had Wonder Skin, I can use the Life Orb without taking the recoil from Life Orb, and I still get the buff. Okay, so what do I give to Ninetales then? Probably want to give it... Actually, I think I'm going to give you the Pixie Plate that I just picked up. I could sell that, but it also buffs Fairy type moves. I don't have an Arceus, so it's not like I can change types there. Nope, I meant to sell all those. Nothing else. I'll keep those. Nah, actually I won't keep them. I don't really need to bother with trying to catch other Pokemon. I mean, I have an empty space on my team, but I would actually rather just buy a couple Ultra Balls and call it good. That's fine. Last but not least, Psychic, Shadow Ball, something. Brother, why I hate RNG, I hate RNG, I hate RNG, I hate RNG. You can run Earthquake, can't you? I might teach that instead of Slash, since that's available. Not completely wasting my time here. Cool, now I actually have coverage against ground types, or electric types. That was convenient. I could just mash A through the whole thing. Level 55. Got the 2 Eons out. Not that it matters much, because they just die here. The Chanseys, not the Eons. Ding ding to you too. Hey, they're psychic. But do I want to learn it though? I already have a psychic type. Sure, it lowers for def, which means that all my moves are going to hit a little bit harder. I'd rather keep Giga Drain just because it's a grass type move and that has some use. Not to mention I can heal myself with it. Bug Buzz is stab, Sludge Bomb is stab, and Quiver Dance is just, you know, it's Quiver Dance. Why would you ever get rid of that? I'm actually not going to teach Psychic here. Weirdly enough, I think that's the first time I've ever not taught Psychic to a Venomoth. Not that I ever use them that frequently, but even still. Hey, that's... Speaking of convenient, I got a fresh baked hackers for you. Again, I really wish that I was Jolly. I'm gonna get outsped by everything here. I just realized that actually makes me sound like I'm depressed. I wish I was Jolly. Oh yeah, it hurts me too. Man. Alright. Yeah, let me just use Dig while I'm using Earthquake, okay. If anything's gonna survive, it's gonna be the Rotom. Actually, yeah, because you're a flying type. Damn it. Okay, Dragon Dance, and... Toxic to you. I have a feeling Pachirisu is gonna nuzzle. Oh, you're gonna Super Fang, okay. Really? I have a Haxorus sitting right here and you chose to attack the Umbreon. I am confusion. I will just... Nice slash, then... No, you have a super fanging Pachirisu. I guess I should kill it first. And just in case. At least I can break the sub. Somebody's slamming doors. Hooray for leftovers. Detonate. I need to get rid of this Rotom so I can just start spamming Earthquake. I think Dragon Claw takes it out. Which means I'm using a Dark type move against the Dene, and I'm probably going to lose my Umbreon here. That sucks. Whoa! The one and only time you actually went for a Pokemon... Okay. I was expecting you to go for Umbreon there. Kinda glad you didn't. Okay. I can lose Haxorus. I'm okay with that. It's not really required for this. Checking defenses. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ninetales, you're gonna take the Earthquake damage. Haxorus should go first, excellent. And I think everybody just dies here. It's absurdity. Okay, we're good. Wonderful. I was actually expecting Ninetales to drop below half, so that turned out better than I expected. Last Pokemon is Raichu, Psychic type. Well, that's easy. Farewell. Okay, so that was actually a little bit of a struggle, only because he led with a flying type. Otherwise, I would have just spammed Earthquake the entire time. Mutually assured destruction. I think I'll just take these two routes, since I don't get a chance to actually battle prep. I mean, I could just skip everything. I could have gone Blaziken back, but I don't really like Blaziken all that much, so I don't really care. Sure, it's a Pokemon I can switch into, but I actually just really don't like Blaziken. I think it's because I was the only person that liked grass starters in my age group, I guess, growing up at school and all that. And everybody kept talking shit just because Blaziken's a fire type, so it can beat up your grass type. It's like, okay, but I can teach Earthquake to Sceptile, so what do you want from me? And I think I'm faster than you, so again, what is it that you can do? But yeah, I've always just not liked Blaziken, and then everything that came out as a fire starter ended up becoming a firefighting. I'm like, yeah, I don't like fire starters anymore. I can't stand them. I still have Haxorus up front. Yeah, even to this day, I'm still a huge fan of grass type starters. In fact, when I did Pokemon Sword, that was the only time I did not select a grass type starter. I played that game through twice. The first time I selected Scorbunny, and the second time I selected Sobble, or whatever that Pokemon's name. It evolves in Inteleon. So I actually completely skipped twice the grass type starter for that. And I was actually not a fan of the grass type in that game. The grass starter for that game. Just whenever I had to face it, when just seeing this design, I just wasn't a fan. Fighting type, huh? Then you should not be here. Put Venomoth. And Espeon. Actually, no. I think I'll put Ninetales up front. I can just spam Dazzling Gleam against everybody, call it good. Yeah, I like the Alolan Golem's design. Looks sick, I like it. Oh, this is gonna be fun. By all means, drop my attack. You're about to not understand what just happened to you. Two Dazzling Gleams back to back. Him on top is gonna be there to witness everything. It's gonna need therapy. Scrafty does not survive, period. Trying to run Outrage. Already said I don't like that move. Infernape. Well, at least it's neutral against you. Okay, so if Ninetales is able to outspeed, that's interesting. I thought Espeon was faster. Yeah, I was never a fan of the Gen 3 starters either. I like Sceptile, but weirdly enough, it just was so much better after the generation it was in. I wasn't a huge fan of Gen 3 in general. I didn't really like the, I don't like the TMs. And then they kept them for the next gen, and then the gen after that. It's like, would you fix your shitty TMs, please? Gen 1 through 50 were the same for like 3 generations in a row for some stupid reason. Not as bad as Gen 2's TMs, but holy hell. Okay, so you have a Steel type. I think it still dies though. Okay. Everybody just survives. That's fine. Okay. Now, if you could not do that again, thank you. Yeah, I kind of like the Gen 4 starters. My favorite starters are Gen 5. I really like Oshawott. Actually, yeah, I like Oshawott and I like Superior. I just don't really like fire starters. It just, again, I never selected the fire starter for that game. Again, it was firefighting. And then Gen 6 and Gen 7 actually went different for that. Not doing a firefighting starter, but I never played those. And we got Satan on this route. Chili, energetic, and warm. I think I'll take chili. Hey, I used to catch lizards all the time too. I grew up in Wendover, Nevada, and just everything out there is either a lizard or one of those horned lizards. The only animals that live out in that area, just lizards and more lizards. That reminds me, I need to catch a Cryogonal in Scarlet. It's a Pokemon I'm missing for the Pokedex. Yeah, I used to catch a whole bunch of lizards, and then I would take a empty milk jug or water jug and cut the top off of it so I could put a little bit of dirt at the bottom, put a couple plants in there, and create a tiny little makeshift cage for my newfound lizard that would end up dead because I would never feed it. It would end up dead after a couple days. I did not understand animals. What is Milcery? That evolves into the alchemy, right? I just skipped that rock, sure. Nope, I didn't see you faced up. Okay, hi. Guess we're fighting now. You know, the weird thing is, I actually originally selected Trico because I was kind of late to the Gen 3 party. Like, everybody else was already playing it, had already completed it, and then I got, like, 2 months later, I started playing it. But everybody was talking about how much water, or how hard it was to navigate all the water routes. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, a lot of water, I should pick the grass starter again. And then the first couple gyms is like, rock type, easy. Fighting type, okay. Electric type, I can resist. And now we got a fire type that will always use overheat. Always OHKOing. I think I got like level 45 and I was still getting OHKO'd. I'm just like, okay, let's get some other Pokemon here. Because I used to play where I would just level up my starter and only play with my starter. You know, as kids do when they play the games. I don't actually know anything about Centiskorch, so I don't know how much of a threat it is. Oh, you just have Crunch. Sure. Aren't you a bug fire type? I was thinking of like a bug or a fire type move. I was thinking bug is super effective, but no, you just have Crunch. Alright. I'm glad it got buffed. Because even with crit and stab, because of the way grass type moves worked in Gen 3, I think it was, or after the crit and using Leaf Blade, it was doing less damage than Solar Beam. I think they wanted to make it so it would be more useful than Solar Beam. Superior paired well with Milotic. Oh yeah. King and Queen and the Serpents right there. Starter only, that's kid team. That's me if I'm ever trying to speedrun something. It's like, oh hey, I want to see what this part of the game was like, or I want to take a screenshot. Let me play through the entire game really quick. I have actually done that too. I wanted a specific screenshot that I couldn't find an image for online. So I played through the entire game just to get the screenshot. It was for Blazing Emerald. Wanted a screenshot of the new character design for Maxie and Archie that they use it in the post game for that. Mild spoiler alert, by the way. Are there really no items? But yeah, you have to complete the entire game and wait for a specific day, so it took like 2 days just to get one simple little screenshot. I probably could have asked Strudel Muffin for an image file or something, but nah. Game's fun enough. I should be checking these because I'm trying to get some legendaries. But I have to actually fight a trainer, though. Let me heal. That's fine enough. I'm not gonna lead with you. I'm gonna lead with Venomoth and I think Haxorus. Oh, that, yeah, okay. There we go. Did you also have scorpions in South Texas? Because I got to learn the hard way that scorpions are the other animal that likes to live all over eastern Nevada. Once I found out that some lizards will actually eat scorpions, and I realized I'd probably have to catch scorpions, I stopped catching lizards because I am terrified of anything with multiple legs. Is this even a good matchup? I don't even know. Probably not. You got Hurricane. I think I want to get rid of you first if I can. I don't remember exactly what Bruxish has as attacks. I just don't use that Pokemon. It's so weird. Why do you look like that? You know what? Giga Drain you and Dragon Claw you. Damn. Also, damn, I was kind of hoping Pelipper was a little bit faster. Oh, you're actually the slowest thing on the field. Okay. I actually was expecting a Psychic Fangs, but I didn't think it was going to do that much damage. Holy shit. Why actually did I do so much damage? I have a lot of HP, like, right? Oh, you actually have the lowest on my team. To be fair, everybody else has ridiculously high HP as well, but so does Venomoth. Not ridiculously high, but it's high enough I should have... You're really gonna make me look up the stats again, I swear to God. I'm actually just curious. I know Bruxish is a physical attacker, but how much so? Oh. That's probably why I just got O-Code. It has the ability Strong Jaw. Okay, well, yeah. Never mind, I'm actually not as mad anymore. My fault for not knowing. Was it a crit? That figures. Let me just freeze dry everything. That's what you get for daring to attack me. You're faster still. Huh? Why is everybody suddenly faster than me? What did I blinked and missed something. What do you guys even... Tailwind, never mind. I actually had to think for a second. I was about to have a brain fart. I always forget Tailwind is a thing. Okay, listen. I am struggling. I still have my Eons. But I'm struggling. Yeah, Tailwind. Motherfucker. I hate the fact that I try to learn Tailwind and use it effectively in battle, and then nobody wants to either attack me and knock out my Pokemon that's already red health, so I use Tailwind to get good speed on my next Pokemon coming in. Or it's on a Pokemon that doesn't do any damage anyway, so by the time Tailwind peters out, I'm still on the same fucking Pokemon and I haven't knocked anybody out yet. So I don't really get much use out of it. And then I just actually get completely mind-fucked by the move. That figures. What is this? Oh. It's a Tapu. You're not one of the legendaries I need. So I'm dipping. Bark Scorpions. They hurt when they sting, but how's their bark? Ah, ah, ah. I'm sorry, please don't leave me. Anyway. Yeah, the scorpions out in Wendover are... I think there's like several different kinds of species. They range from like hella venomous to hurt like a bitch to they don't even want to be anywhere near humans, so they just sprint away. Still excessive though, and I'm still terrified of them. Small one that glows in the... Oh, I'm familiar with those. Oh yeah, hiding... Yeah. Or if you leave your shoe out in the garage overnight by accident. Shoes. That was supposed to be plural. Shoes. I don't just toss a shoe into my garage. I don't remember what it was I did, but I had a bunch of mud on my shoes. But I had to leave them out in the garage overnight, and I came out to get them the next morning. And luckily I didn't put them on, but I carried them with my hand. My fingers are inside the shoes, carrying them inside. And I dropped them on the floor to get some of the dried mud off the edge. And then a couple scorpions come out of one shoe. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna throw these shoes away and burn the house down and move and change my name and leave the country and etc. We also had black widows in our garage too. It was just stupid of me to leave shoes out there. But they like to... Both scorpions and black widows used to make little nests in my bike chain. I'd be riding my bike and I'd look down and see one that's trying to crawl up towards me. It's like, no, no, nope, nope. I'm gonna crash into a tree and end my life here. That's fine. Right, poison. I guess Espeon goes up front for that. Haxorus can be a decent backup. Depends on what kind of poison types I'm having to face is the problem. I'm gonna waste a super potion here. If it's like coughing with levitate, then earthquake doesn't do anything. But if it's like Drapion, then I'm screwed either way. Massive centipedes. Bruh, I hate them too. Oh, you got Tapu Lele and a Radical Red randomizer? Why does Radical Red just hate me? I don't understand. Every ROM hack I try to play that has a mild difficulty increase is like, oh hey, you want to try to play this somewhat casually? Eat shit, you're gonna die. I found a millipede in my bed one time. And the weird thing is, it wasn't even in Utah, or, oh, I used to live in Utah. Utah or Nevada. It's when I moved to Indiana. It was like my third or fourth night here. I just pulled my sheets back and there were 2 millipedes just chilling in my bed. It's like, hold up. Y'all don't pay rent. Dark is weak to light? Oh, makes sense. Yeah, dark type does kind of get shafted a little bit. Not sure how I feel about this. Actually, Toxapex is water poison, right? But I think you're more of a threat, so I want to take you out first if I can, and then freeze dry this thing. Weirdly enough, the only difficulty increase that was ever decent enough that I kept going back and playing it, and even the stuff that irritated me, like, it's still like, okay, it's just an annoyance, I can reset and try again, was Inclement Emerald. And even still, that ROM hack wasn't all that great. They still changed a lot of basic stuff and then still try to call themselves relatively vanilla with difficulty increases. Like, you're not vanilla if you can change types of Pokemon and then change what moves are compatible and then change move power, then change stats. Like, you're not vanilla. You're a ROM hack that is changing everything. Please state it accurately. I don't think we're ever going to get a decent ROM hack in the sense of changing. How do I want to phrase this? Keeping it relatively vanilla, like whatever story is in the game that you're hacking, keep that there, and then hack that. What I mean is like Blazing Emerald, for example. It's still Pokemon Emerald. It has a lot of newer Pokemon that are available now in the game. There's special forms for those Pokemon. There's custom forms for Pokemon that already existed. There's more to the story. There's a massive post-game. They've completely changed the teams that are available in the Battle Frontiers, so they're actually legitimate teams instead of just some random ass Aggron that's modest that happens to have Thunder and Solar Beam. Like, that's not actually useful. Who would ever do that? But yeah, Blazing Emerald is one of the few ROM hacks that I can straight up just give a 10 out of 10. I used to give it an 8 out of 10 when I had first played it. And then when I played it again is when I actually beat it, and I think I rated it like a 9 out of 10. And then I played it again after it's been mostly complete. Like, they might be adding more stuff later, but for the most part, it's 100% complete, looks good, can stand on its own, and probably survive the test of time pretty well. I give it a 10 out of 10. I can't remember what type this Slowbro. You're Psychic Poison. You're not Water type, are you? You know what? Let's do that. And then just freeze dry you. And then even with like Radical Red and Inflamed Red, like the concepts are great, but it's just implemented in such a piss poor way that the games aren't unplayable. There's people that can still beat the game, sure, but it's not fun. It's absolutely my opinion on that, but I don't find any form of fun in games that take away from you choosing how your adventure gets to play out and forcing you into situations that you would never ever put yourself in a standard Pokemon game. It's like, why would you change something that people are already fans of? In other words, there's not really any limit to how you play through the game whenever you're playing Kanto games, for example. Like, once you have the second badge, you choose what city you want to go to next. If you want to get your Fuchsia badge next, you can do that. If you want to get your Electric badge next, because it's the third one, sure, by all means. Skip everything, go straight to the Celadon City game corner. You can do that. Unless you're playing Radical Red. Or I think Inflamed Red probably does the same thing, because it's just a shitty... where they make it so you have to follow a specific route, you have to follow a specific path, you have to fight specific Pokemon in order. That's garbage. It's not worth my time. Yeah, I think that's what I mean also with, well, I kind of disagree it's not addicting. Because it's one of those ROM hacks where because there's so much that's been changed to the game, I play it differently every time. So like I soloed the game once with a Murkrow because it has Super Luck as an ability, and I was able to crit every single time I landed an attack. I did not mean to run into you. Okay. I've also played with using only Psychic types because they have custom form for, what's the Pokemon? Solosis, where it looks like a berry, and I love it. I really should not have talked to this guy. You know what? I need to change both of my Pokemon here. This is bad. This is actually bad. Steel types against a Fairy type, and I also have Psychic moves, which they still resist. And you give her a nice slash too? Interesting. But yeah, Blazing Emerald is one of those games where, like, you're right in the sense that it's not addicting. Like, I don't pick it up, be like, I have to keep playing this game. but it's one that I don't get bored if I play it over and over again. No, wait, you're a flying type, Skarmory. Damn, I still can't do much with Earthquake, but I still will do it. And I really can't do anything to Skarmory. Holy shit. This sucks. I can't Toxic either because of both Steel types. What's actually the threat here? I think Skarmory just because of your massive defense. I think I want to just really dig into you here. Screech. What's wrong with Inflamed Red? They modified the opponent's AI for every single trainer to be maximum level. So it always, no matter how you select your moves, it will always predict what you select. It knows as you select it, so it can counter as you select it. I'm not a fan of that. That's not difficulty. That's just shitty coding. So like I can sit there and spam the same stat lowering move over and over again, and it can keep buffing with Harden or whatever. And then the second I switch off of that move, it decides to go for a different move. And then if I go back to the stat lowering moves, it already knows I've selected that. It's already trying to buff itself back up. I ran into that 4 different times before I even got to the first gym. And so I just stopped playing it. I didn't pay attention if Screech actually landed. Oh well. I'll Screech you next. Okay, that one landed. I was paying attention there. Yeah, it's even weirder to me because like I selected explicitly the easiest difficulty because I just wanted to play a casual playthrough. And it was still out predicting no matter what move I selected. He's still got 2 other, or 3, 2. Yeah, he's got Impulse on the field. Well, this... Wait, Dredigan is actually fine here. I think I'll just do this, and in case Dredigan survives, I think Umbreon should. Impelon dies, excellent. Assurance does double damage, and you're gone. Okay. Good move, good move. This is actually stressful. What is with these Steel types? This should be fine. As long as Earthquake doesn't crit me, I think I still survive regardless. Okay. How am I still alive? See, even he gave up. Like, I'm not the only one. Hey! Jolly Mint. Not that it seems to matter too much. I'm already, weirdly enough, outspeeding way too much. But it's still useful. Need a couple of these. One for you. Everybody's struggling. I'm trying to just survive. Proving to be quite difficult. And we're good. Item. Don't need those. I mean, I'm still a huge fan of Pokemon Gaia, so I guess that probably says a lot about me. I don't know. Games where you can just kind of sit down, play through them. You have a decent story. You don't have a bunch of bullshit mechanics that you have to sit there and reset several times just to get through one battle. Those are the kind of games I like. games where I can just mind-numbingly press the D-pad and spam A or spam B. It's a simple thing, but there's some sort of enjoyment to it. I mean, these games are a lot more than just pressing the D-pad and spamming A, obviously. But like when I'm fighting, for example, a Lapras, I'm expecting to see Lapras's moves. And then I go to fight Lapras, and then it uses an exclusive move only known in one game to a completely different Pokemon. Like, who in the fuck is expecting to see that kind of thing? And then if you're actually trying to play a specific challenge to set yourself or whatever, like you trying to go without having to lose any Pokemon, or you're trying to go without taking a specific amount of damage, or whatever. And then you see a Lapras using a move called Bouncy Bubble, which is, again, an Eevee specific move, only in Let's Go Eevee. And then they give it to not only Lapras, but they give it to a Pikachu as well. It's like, that's not difficulty. Again, it's just shitty coding. If you can't make the game properly, don't even bother. At the very least, stop calling it an emerald hack, or a vanilla emerald hack, because it's fucking not. Are you a turning trainer? No, you're just static. I saw you, and I still ran into you. I'm upset with myself. Your brother said that you wanted a rematch? Like, oh, you beat it. Surely I can. And then it loses immediately. I could see that. That was me with a lot of video games too. It's like, oh, hey, you beat this game because you've been playing it for hours upon hours, and this is my first time even watching you play. I can beat this too. Needless to say, I failed dismally. Every time. Kabutops. I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam the pair of them. Pretty sure I'm super effective against any of them, but I think I can just knock them both out with this. And Quagsire. Well, I'll be nice and not just spam the same moves over and over again, but you will die here. Goodbye. He wants to replay in Flame Red. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Unbound is one of those ones where it's like... It's not... I am trapped here. Alright, well, I'm just gonna stay here while I'm talking. It's one of those ROM hacks where it's like... The game itself is good. The story is long as hell, but it's enough to keep me enthralled and make me want to see what's gonna happen next, even if it is kind of cringe. But it's also one of those hacks where it's like... It actually utilizes... what is it? Oh my god, my brain is just not functional today. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep walking in and fight this guy. It utilizes customization and options at the beginning that no other ROM hack seems to do. Which is a shame because it does it so well that it feels like it's actually part of the basic game itself. Like, it seems so well implemented. With Unbound, you can make it so you can pretty much change how difficult the puzzles are going to be, how pretty much everything with options you can think of. My god, I am terrible with explaining this. Any option you can think of that you would want to see in a ROM hack, Unbound has it. And the thing is, it's kind of surprising that not more ROM hacks have at least similar features, because that's what actually makes Unbound worth playing to me. Even the stuff that I don't like with the game, it's still worth going back to play it or to see more of the story, because the options make it so I can keep playing, if that makes sense. Like, when I did the playthrough for the game, let me actually focus on what the fuck I'm even doing here. When I first played the game, I couldn't figure out one of the puzzles because it's a type of puzzle that just my idiot brain cannot wrap its head around. I understand how to solve it, I just can't actually do it. Like, my brain just will not let me. It's a type of sliding puzzle. But I could change the option to make that one puzzle easier for myself because I didn't understand the specifics of it. So I changed it to the tile puzzles that are available in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Gen 2, the Ruins of Alph. And then I could change it back and then keep playing at a specific difficulty. But because I had a one difficult part, I didn't have to completely give up or start over from the beginning, choosing a different route, choosing a different Pokemon because I had one small little difficulty. I really hope that I explained that well, because I am bitch with the explanations and I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's the way I see those games. Unbound is one of the few ones that I wouldn't give a 10 out of 10, but it's absolutely higher than an 8. So 8.5, 9. Actually, wait a minute. I want to psychic that one. Actually, no. Damn. Araquanid is a very specially defensive Pokemon, so I don't get to do like any damage to this thing this turn. I think I still want to try to take you out though. Yeah, if there's a thing where you can change the nature specifically, like that should be a given. Like, he should be doing that. Actually, Greninja's pretty decently well-rounded. I mean, in nature, I'll still give you the plus 10% and minus 10%, but I would just make it a neutral nature. Or make it modest or adamant and only select those types of moves. Okay, so I didn't push down, but I still went down. Only because the randomness setting. I mean, there's other ROM hacks that also do like randomizer stuff. I think Unbound does it a little bit better, because I think they actually coded what Pokemon are able to appear in certain locations. So it's not like you're running into super broken OP Pokemon right off the bat, but you're also not running into garbage Pokemon right in the Elite or the Victory Road. I think Unbound, if I remember correctly, they were at least talking about it in, I think, on their Discord. I think I saw it in the... Was it Discord? I think it was Discord. They had like a channel that was talking about features that people wanted to see implemented if they could do it. I think that was one of them. Was they were talking about... I think they said that they wanted to see a fix for the randomizer because it still shows Pokemon in locations where they shouldn't be. So I think that's what they were talking about. I'm not 100% sure because now I'm starting to gaslight myself at this point thinking about it. But yeah, I do like the randomness for Unbound better than any other ROM hack. You refuse to change the nature. Why does he not know what natures are? How they work? Like, I'm even a casual player and I only go for specific natures. Like, because like, why would I intentionally select a Pokemon like Espeon that has a hindering special attack? Like, why would anybody do that? Why would somebody not use the option to make your Pokemon viable? Why? Why is he doing that to himself? And if he's going for a challenge mode, cool. Go for like Blunt Mons or go for Hindering Nature challenge or something. Zero IV challenge or something, but he's not doing that, then bruh. He does know the nature of the... Why is he like this? I need to sit him down, have a talk with him. dark. Of course it is. I mean, I do have gasoline gleam. This should be interesting. Part of me wants to save state because I already know I'm gonna be risking too much here. But at the same time, I made it this far. I want to play it my way. Yeah, but your way is bad, guy. No. I mean, hey, if he can end up knocking it out, then hey, more power to him. Just means he's really gotta try hard because you can't over level, which is kind of another thing I don't like about some of these games. The whole point of over leveling also is in case you have a hindering nature, you can fix that by leveling up a couple extra levels so you can scratch even. But then you have these ROM hack developers that are like, oh no, overleveling means that you're playing way too easy. Like, bitch, I'm playing it how I want to fucking play it. Let me play it how I want to play it. Like your brother, for example. He wants to play it how he wants to play it. Let me play the game how I want to play it. Just casually tossing out legendaries, huh? Okay. Which Pokemon just used that? Was that Crawdon? I'm actually upset. Okay, hold on. What moves were used that turn? I got hit by Sucker Punch from something. I Dazzling Gleamed. What other move was used? Also, who Sucker Punched me? I figured it was probably the crab. But in that case, why did a Veltal not attack? Did it even do anything? Well, this run's not quite dead yet, but it's just about, which sucks. I have to think. Persian, you probably have Technician. I need to get rid of you. Veltal's gonna be annoying. I'll just Dazzling Gleam. Maybe I should have save stated. Well, I gotta catch an Eevee somehow. Or an Espeon. Otherwise, this run is dead. Malamar. Wish I had a bug type move. I'll just go for Night Slash and Dazzling Gleam. So I need to try to go for probably like a typical route. Well, that's 8 badges now, so I am kind of rushing at this point. And you give me 0 routes except for this shit. Game already fucked me over once. Now it's like, hey, you want to have any possible combination for routes and stuff for this run? No, we're just gonna give you the worst possible. This guy. My team is dying very, very much. Okay. I can't even English at this point. I'm actually like incandescent with rage at this point. Oh my lord. Sucker Punch actually knocked me out. That's interesting. I'm checking something. I know Crawdon has high attack. What is its attack? It might help if I spell its name correctly. 120 base attack, really? Wonder why I've never used that Pokemon. Probably because every water type and dark type move in Gen 3 was shit as a special move. Do I want to do this? I think I do. Wait. No. I'll go for Freeze Dry you. Dragon Claw you. Yeah, I don't know why you just toss out a legendary, because I think this game's only supposed to send out legendaries when you have a legendary on your team. Or maybe I don't understand how that legendary clause thing is supposed to work, that it warns you about if you have a specific legendary. Like, there's two specific ones. There's a strong legendary recognized on your team, so it makes a lot of the trainers have legendaries on their team. Or there's a weak one, which occasionally puts them on their team. Maybe it's because I have a pseudo, but that still doesn't make any sense. Hello, Joshua. The legendary you sucker punch? That's extra bullshit, because it shouldn't even have the fucking legendary in the first place. So when I was saying earlier that this game has a few weird bugs and quirks, that I guess that can be one of them. Okay, I'm dead. I'm alive. Why am I alive? Oh, you're level 82. That sort of makes sense, but damn. These battles are a little bit harder in double battles. I mean, all of the battles are much harder in double battles, but these strong trainers especially, they actually really play off of their own Pokemon pretty well. Oh, this sucks. Mamoswine's gonna actually probably take out anything that it touches. Golem has no special defense, so it's gonna take a lot of damage here. Mamoswine is decent, has some decent HP. I think I want to go for this though. But I think Golem's gonna survive. And they can do anything at this point. Actually, I think both of my Pokemon outspeed yours. Is Earthquake gonna be good? Probably not. Fuck it. I'll do it. Okay, that's good. That's also kind of good. This should actually knock out both of them then. And I don't have to worry about Surdy. And Ninetales should survive. Excellent. Holy crap, I'm stressed. I miss Espeon. I hate Dugtrio. I actually just don't like this thing. It's so frail, no HP. It's just fast and hits somewhat hard, and so it's just an annoyance if you run into it in the wild, as I've already shown several times this stream. I will freeze dry this thing and hope to God that I can outspeed you, because otherwise I'm gonna die. Goodbye. Oh, good. Get out of here. And you're gonna give me one of these too. That's useless. Thanks. Hold up. I mean, it's an extra dragon on my team, but it is in fact a pseudo, so I'll happily take. Moreover, it's a pseudo with the extra evolution, Megastones. Interesting. Verdant. Probably not going to be a single EV here. Not even close. What is here? I wasn't expecting to see Lopunny, but he's still not an EV. Your deformed EV is all you are. Why are you giving me X special defense this late? A lot of items, damn. None of which are useful. Wonderful. Speed past all these encounters, because I don't want either one of them. Drifloon's not bad, it's just you really have to spend a lot of money to get it to where you want it to be. Because by default, it really is not good. You gotta give it like hidden ability, give it a specific item, teach a whole bunch of different moves. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna go this way. Bruh. I could just get another Cramorant for my team, I guess. Oh good, he didn't turn. There's an item. X defense, that is just as useless as the other one. I can't battle prep. To be fair, I wasn't expecting to get a decent Pokemon, but still. I'm gonna sell. And sell it all. I might actually just make Garchomp Ollie as well. Sell the Moonstones, sell the Dawnstones, and the Mind Plates. I'll keep those because they're sort of okay. Hello? A button? Yeah, these aren't even really worth selling. You only get $7.50 each. Anything decent here? I think I can go buy Earthquake. I have all the badges now. And I can't remember if it can learn Brick Break, but I might want to test it. See if you can. It's a decent move. I do know that you can learn Earthquake. I mean, you can't learn Fly for some reason, despite your Pokedex entry saying that you fly at supersonic speeds. But you can learn Earthquake. And you can learn Brick Break. Perfect. And yeah, get rid of Dragon Rush. I also have Dig. Can I don't think it can. Can I learn Waterfall? That'd be useful. Damn. Okay. Especially with the Jolly nature. Being able to go first. Get a good flinch. Capsule. No, I think you don't have one. I think you only have a hidden ability. Which is Rough Skin. Why do such good Pokemon have such garbage hidden abilities? Like Mewtwo, it has Unnerve. What? This thing has Rough Skin. So does a Shark that doesn't exist in the game anymore. Like, bruh, find something useful. HP, probably all denied. Okay. All Daxtrus? Okay. All the Garchomp, because you're the one that doesn't have any EVs. Wonderful. Speaking of EVs, I'm sad. Oh yeah, putting save on the second page of the start menu. The multiple start menu thing I don't like anyway because of the way I play the game. It's a personal opinion, obviously, but still. Alright, see you later, Mike. So we got Falkner. Not a terrible lead. I think the biggest threat's actually Honchkrow. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm not outsped by Ninjask right now. I mean, I will be next turn, but I'm surprised I'm not this turn already. In fact, both of my Pokemon just outsped you. Interesting. Ninjask is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. Skarmory Farfetch'd. I think I'll go for Freeze Dry You. I'll just Dragon Claw the same slot, I guess. It's working. Might as well keep it up. I resist that quite nicely. Thank you, fairy typing. Sweet. Alright. That makes it easier for me there. And I'll just nice slash this thing because you're neutral. And you still survived. Of course you do. Not even sturdy. You're just bulky for no reason. That's what you get. Last Pokemon, Rotom. I've already had to deal with this thing once before. I will do it again. Watch me. Okay, you actually survived that. Okay, game, please give me some routes so I can at least try to search for an Eevee. Okay. So when I say I want routes, bruh. Well, at least Garchomp can have some decent moves now. I think I just want to replace Dig. And I might do that with Crunch, actually. Let me see what everybody else wants to teach me. Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Poison Jab. Actually, I think I want that one. As for item, Muscle Band, probably. There we go. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Yeah. Why even have a use option if you can't use? Muscle Band. All my physical moves are now a little bit stronger. Yeah, this one just doesn't want to give me anything. It actually happens quite frequently where it doesn't give me any routes, it just gives me a bunch of random like trainers or the game show guy, or sometimes I get a PC or a legendary Pokemon, but usually it's just battle prep, mart, battle prep. It's like the illusion of choice is very strong here. I'm actually going to make a save state. Only because I don't have a way to see what I'm actually going to be facing here. Which I don't hate that, but I wish there was some sort of consistency. You already gave me the option to cheat for the other guys. Why not give me the option to cheat here too? So in case I start with a bad lead, I would like to attempt at least once to get it right the first time, if that makes sense. Like, I'll make a save state, but I'm not going to abuse it. I give myself one reset. What do I do here? You have sturdy, but you're a threat. Actually, I think I just Earthquake. You know what, I'll do this. Yeah, Ninetales is actually holding out pretty well. I'm kind of impressed. Okay, I was hoping that I could at least take out the Tyrantrum. Oh, Tyrantrum. And I'm dead. Okay. Easy come, easy go. Let's delete that message out of chat really quick. Okay. To be fair, I did say I can give myself one reset if I need to use it. I might actually just use that purely because I missed Ninetales already. I miss Espeon too. Why can I not just win these? Nobody has Earthquake. I might actually want to go for this instead. Also, Macargo looks like hella good in this game. Like the shading on this Pokemon is ridiculous. Only good thing about Macargo. Caracosta. Corsola, both are water rock. I'm pretty sure Caracosta has 30. If I can beat this only losing Ninetales, then I'm not going to bother resetting. It's a shame, a massive disappointment. But I would rather try to get to a spot where I can get some actual routes so I can at least attempt to do the challenge I was trying to do this whole time. I'll just do this. Kabutops is going down regardless. Okay, game, listen. I know we're not the best of friends. I know that you like to stick RNG on me all the time. And I let it slide. But for once, please. I was just gonna say, give me at least one route. And sure enough, you pulled through. You gave me a single route. It's probably trash. Please give me an Eevee. I'm not asking for much. I'm actually asking for quite a bit. It's a 1 in 900 chance of showing up, so let's see. That is very... we're in the correct generation, at least. Please, 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 please. Game. Please give me anything other than Machoke. Give me... And this is why I don't gamble. No, I am not trying to catch you or anything. I've already stated how much I really don't like that Pokemon. It is a fire starter. Trainers everywhere. I hate the trainers. I have a bad feeling that this run is effectively dead. The only bright side I'm seeing currently, other than the fact that there's still base stones. Okay, you destroyed me, and the fact that I don't have Ninetales anymore. I see. I am gonna get money for this at the very end, so I can at least get a few things set up better than just getting the bare minimum for Umbreon and Espeon. Because again, I started with this with like $500 to my name, no mints, no anything. No potions, no money, no bitches, no Pokemon on my team. So at least I can make that up a little bit. But at the same time, I just want to first try this, man. I just want. Hyper potions. I think I'll just take the short way. The exit's like right here. Part of me actually just wants to try to go for these to see if I can get at least one legendary so I can at least get one challenge. Not gonna be a complete waste. But that said, it's also kind of random as to what I'm gonna get here. I think I'll just leave Haxorus up front, to be honest. I mean, it's a double battle actually, so I guess I should just do this. Hey, if I lose here, then I lose here. We'll see. Watch this guy send out like 2 legendaries right off the bat. Oh, girl, sorry. Is Rotom considered a legendary? Because Rotom just exists everywhere in Gen 8 and Gen 9. Your Pokedex runs a Rotom as like its operating system or something. I think I'm just gonna spam Earthquake on everybody. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, that's right, you have Levitate. I am actually dumb. Completely brain dead. This hurts me more than it hurts you. I mean, I knew that Absol was gonna survive. I did that on purpose. Mm-hmm. Please don't hurt me. I mean, you're a fire electric type against dragons. One of them's ground type. What are you actually gonna do? We're just mirroring each other at this point. Double Earthquake, double Dragon Claw, double the victory. Oh wait, just one? Okay. What the hell? Oh. This thing. You're Solgaleo. I only have one Master Ball. While I do want to catch you, you're not what I'm looking for, and it actually pains me to run from this. Okay, D-pad, listen. Safe state. I probably should have healed first. Actually, I'm not calling that cheating. I didn't see what her team is yet. I did see it's Whitney. I'm not going to change my team up, though. I am going to heal. That's the wrong heal. That's not going to be enough. Lemonades. And a single fresh water. That's close enough. Try this again. Whitney! How did I know? Bunch of normal types. Oh wait, I have Brick Break. Found the muscle band. Quit peeking. I kind of just want an Earthquake again. And if anything survives, it's probably going to be Stantler. It's Pyroar? And Stantler? This is where I die. Never mind, you're just gonna go for Crunch. That's a bad move. I mean, it's good, but against Garchomp, really? I don't remember what type Digger speed. I think it's normal ground, right? I'm just gonna Earthquake again. Pyroar is definitely not getting out of this one. Okay, the music cut out weirdly there. There we go. Snorlax. You know, the weird thing is, I was expecting Umbreon. If any of them were to die, I was expecting Umbreon to be the first out. And now it's just trying to survive in the back here. I think Snorlax dies here. Wigglytuff might survive. Snorlax might too. It just got really bad. Oh, you actually did pretty good there. Holy shit. Wigglytuff goes down. Snorlax is gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. You're dumb. By all means. Imposter? Nope. Then I will just... I think Night Slash that one and Earthquake. Oh, that actually knocked you out. I was not expecting that. I know Ditto's weak as hell, but I was not expecting to actually knock you out with that. try to have a little bit of an easy battle, using 2 dragons to carry me through this entire run. I don't understand. Why are you not going to give me any routes? I never had this issue before. Was this like 3 times in a row? 4 times in a row? 1 route, 0 route, 1 route, 0 route? Like, come on. My only chance is to hope that something is here. In fact, I actually see a secondary chance. What are you? No, okay. Okay. I think I actually made the mistake of coming down here because I saw that there's a PC up there. I probably could get Espeon back from that. Really quick though, I'm gonna go AFK for about 3 minutes. I need to use the restroom. I shall be right back. And I have returned. The game has not, though. There we go. So yeah, as I was saying before I started swimming my way to the bathroom, because I've been holding that in for a while. I made the mistake of coming down here. Because there's a PC right there. I might be able to get Espeon from one of those. In the meantime, though, I'm just gonna battle prep, I guess. Okay, I think I need to. Sell these off. Keep the hyper potions. Did I pick up any TMs? I don't think I did. Nope. Don't think I really want to buy anything. Moves are just fine. It's just the only real issue is I have Earthquake on 2 Pokemon that are attacking each other at this point. Well, that's not too much of an issue because they can resist pretty well. I just can't spam that too much because I would like to stay alive. $11 badges. Save state. I mean, I'm using the same Pokemon, so I don't really think safe state's gonna mean much. I'm gonna die here. Dragon types? Come on. I have 2 dragons on my team. I have an Umbreon. It's not like I'm gonna do anything. Of all the times I wish I had Espeon and Ninetales right now, Dazzling Gleam would be an amazing move, but no, I gotta stick with these guys. Alright. At least I can still Loco in Altaria. Jodigan doesn't have... I thought I had Rough Skin or whatever it's called. Guess not. Goodra might survive. Hopefully not. We're good. I think it's got a super high special defense and HP, but not the greatest defense. Okay, so this actually was much easier than I thought. Never mind, he's got legendaries. And a pseudo. Hopefully this works. Latias is the more defensive one, so hopefully we're good here. Okay. Salamence. Yeah, you can only attack one of us, so the other one's killing you. Goodbye. Farewell, it has been fun. I took no damage that battle. I got mildly spooked and my speed fell, that's about it. And no PCs. But there's still one more route after this, so... Copium? Where do I even want to go for this? Probably just... here. Heal. I don't think there's anything I really want to do here. I really don't. So... I think I'm just gonna... yeah. Beef. What do you got? I recognize the cry. Yeah. Don't really want you either. My least favorite water starter. Save state. Not that it really matters. I don't think I would ever lead with the Umbreon. Like how after I say that, I come across a psychic trainer. Okay. Fairy type right off the bat, I see how it is. You know what? Let's leave no survivors. Absolutely no survivors. And there's the other one. Okay, it's actually kind of infuriating to explicitly hold out on collecting legendaries because I don't want to fight them, and then I still have to fucking fight them anyway. And that's not even going to be useful either. I got to go for Night Slash then. I think you're still psychic. And Latias is immune to ground type moves, so Dragon Claw, you might still survive that. I'm not going for any... Wide Guard makes it so moves that attack both opponents in double battles is protected. It's like using Map Block or Detect, Protect, whatever. So it's really good against Dazzling Gleam, especially when I'm spamming it with two Pokemon at once. Because my turn is just useless at that point. Yet another legendary. What the actual fuck? I'm so glad that I nerfed myself just to get owned by a bunch of legendaries that I didn't want to fucking see in the first place. You know what? Let's go for that. Lugia is pretty defensive, so it needs all the attacks it can be dealt, I think. Hello, voice crack. Nice to meet you. I'm 30. Why are you still doing this to me? At least I didn't get burned. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a Rocky helmet. Meowstick. I saw so many legendaries. Meowstick actually threw me off for a second. What the hell? I could actually Earthquake now. So I will. And I think I'll just Dragon Claw if for some reason you still survive. You actually survived pretty well. What is your defenses? Jesus. No, but if I want to use a Meow Stick and Inkling and Emerald, it gets OHKO'd by even like a tackle. What? That seems legit. PC? PC? Run's dead. Okay. I'm actually gonna go insane. I'm actually gonna go insane. My D-pad decided to move me, despite the fact that I didn't fucking touch my D. Okay. And if I want to go back, I have to load a save state, which means I gotta fight Sabrina again, and she's gonna throw probably Mewtwo's this time. The only bright side here is I do got this little green tree that's a little strain of copium. Okay. Again, I don't want anything here. I just healed. It's corrosive. My hopes are not high. Swalot. Why are there so many? This is a calm route. Why are there so many trainers? Ursula. Flygon. These are actually some kind of okay Pokemon, but nothing that's gonna help me here. Goodra, hello. Is that 6? That's 5. I mean, there's no chance in hell I'm getting an Eevee or Espeon here, but I'm curious. It's Mug. Alright. Well, that's kind of depressing. I'm not even gonna speak about it anymore. My controller's fucked, my D-pad is fucked, I don't actually have full control over my game. And yet, here we are. More legendaries. Fucking phenomenal. It's actually the threat here, I think. Actually, wait a minute. I think I'll Earthquake and then Poison Jab. That actually did quite a bit of damage. Interesting. I think Pheromosa is fighting grass, I want to say. Or fighting bug. I think it's fighting bug. The Kartana is the grass type. But yeah, it resists Earthquake. But it still did that much damage. I wasn't expecting that. I think these guys actually died here, so let me do this and this. Try to split the damage I'm taking from Earthquake, so I'm not just only digging into Garchomp or only digging into Haxorus. Trying to keep the damage even. It doesn't really matter at this point because I don't have an Espeon. So I lose the challenge. I admit that here and now. However, as I already stated, I am still eager to complete this run just because I do get money for it, and I can make Espeon and Umbreon actually decent instead of having stored power for some reason on Umbreon. Are you ever going to turn, or are you just going to sit there? Okay. Forced to fight yet another trainer. Just another thing that the game got wrong. Oh, this works. Yeah, I can't seem to get the descriptors correct, so you can see random Pokemon that don't seem to be corrosive, for example, showing up in a corrosive route. Or you can go to a calm route and see a stack of trainers right at the beginning. Of course, I'm only attacking myself here. This is awkward. Wait, what? What did Embor do? What did I miss? And Charizard. Okay. Well, I'm proud of myself. I just killed a rodent. And a dragon. Wannabe dragon. I already need to heal again. Of course I do, because this game hates me. And by that I mean I seem to hate myself because I'm the only one dealing any damage to myself here. Oh well. It's because of Earthquake. I regret nothing. Why are there so many fucking trainers? Holy shit! The actual only reason why I didn't bother going to fight Sabrina again is because, hey, at least it's only a calm route. I don't need to worry about all these trainers, but what the fuck? And it's another person that I'm forced to... Okay, thank God I'm not actually forced. He's probably gonna snap back regardless. Okay. He can hear me complaining from all the way over there. He's like, where is that sound coming from? Who is speaking? It's me, bitch! Anyway. I don't want any Pokemon here. I picked the one and only ledge to hop off of that puts me in her line of sight. Okay. And we're back to using the legendaries. At least you're weak to Earthquake. You absolute shit. This better kill Dialga. Bruh. I'm not exactly sure what happened here, but the game just went completely downhill ever since I got my, like, 8th badge. I think probably before that. And now it's mocking me. You dare to send out this Pokemon in front of me. Get jabbed. I am sick of these encounters. Okay. I'm ready to see a whole bunch of fails pop up. No, I don't get all the fails? Really? Reach the final champion in doubles with an Espeon Umbreon in the party. Failed, because I don't have one of them. Reach the final champion with a Shaman in the party. Failed. Reach the final champion. Failed. Reach the final champ. Failed. Why did they not pop up? I'm confused. Save state yet again. I should probably heal. Probably should have save stated after healing. So well. It's red. But yeah, I'm actually pretty upset that the only reason why I lose this run is because some bullshit legendary bullshit. Like, it would be nice if there was some sort of consistency within the game, you know? Oh well. I think the thread here is Aerodactyl. Maybe. I'll go for this. I'm actually not sure what to do here. And since the score survives, does Aerodactyl do 2? No, you don't. Okay. Fire Lash. Music is a little bit crackly, as it is. Every time I come here. Dugong. Interesting choice of mons, I must say. I think Haxorus can use Earthquake here, and Poison Jab Dugong, because you'll probably survive. Alright, I go first. 3 Pokemon left. Beedrill. I can deal with that. Assuming it's not the Mega. And Sceptile, same. Nope, Dragonfly, I think. Don't actually know what Quick Guard does. Didn't really save your Beedrill. Or your Sceptile. Last Pokemon is Spectra. Jesus Christ, the legendaries are actually stupid in this game. You know what? Screw it. Earthquake, everything, it can die. I don't even know what type this is. I think it's dark or something. I just know that there's a glass streer that's like ice or something. Well, Haxorus and Garchomp did pretty well. Umbreon did absolutely nothing. Espeon died. And it only died because the legendary used Sucker Punch. That sounds about right. One of these things is not like the others. It's Haxorus because he has a weapon on his face. Yeah, you say congratulations, but I don't really feel it. I'm sad. Again, though, the bright side is I am getting money for this. I had $500 to my name, and I should have like 12,000 something out of this. Actually, it's doubles. Maybe it gives me more. I didn't really pay attention the last time I did this. I've only done doubles once, and that was with the Orre style on my other save file on my phone. The thing is, too, the moveset was actually the same for Espeon for this, but it was different for Umbreon. Umbreon had Feint Attack, Wish, Protect, and Toxic. And I didn't use that this time around. But that's not the issue, though. Exactly 12,000. I got less. That's the lowest amount I think I've seen. Maybe it's based on how many Pokemon you have at the very end. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of calculation behind the scenes that determines how much you actually should be getting. I don't know. That puts me at 27,500. I got 27,000 out of the whole ordeal. I did plant a few berries. I don't think they're going to be grown by... They are actually grown? Okay. Speed berries. Oh, there we go. When I next attempt this, I'll actually be able to outspeed a little bit more. Why did these grow so fast? Holy shit. I actually planted these like right before the stream. And these are supposed to take 24 hours. The Kelpsy berries do. And the Hondu berries do. Why did these grow so fast? Not complaining. Actually, I am, but for different things. I'm complaining that the other berries are so damn slow. It makes sense for some berries to be slow, like, some of these I only have like 9 of at the bottom. Sharply boost a random stat in a pinch. That just gives you a +2 in a random stat for nothing. Like, that's a little OP. I can understand why that would take, I think, 3 full days for that. I remember planting them immediately after one stream, and by the next stream, they still hadn't grown. And this one just raises speed in a pinch. I think this one actually, I want to say gives you +2? Maybe it's only 1. It doesn't say sharply. I thought Salak was +2 in your speed, but I guess not. But that's pretty much going to do it for this stream. Kind of disappointing. I didn't get to complete the challenge, or any of the challenges. But I am fully prepped, all ready to go for the next time I stream. I'm actually sad. Espeon. That's the thing I just can't get over. Espeon lost before Umbreon did. I'm still sitting at a cool 60%. I would like to see a little bit higher number than that. I'm used to seeing 98 in my other save file because I absolutely refuse to do this. This is just stupid. Not only is it pure RNG to even find a Wobbuffet in the first place, but you're asking to lose one of your Pokemon? Nah, I'm fine with leaving that incomplete. But as I say, this will do it for this stream. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do everything I wanted to, but I do appreciate everybody who stopped by. Always appreciate people chatting in chat. Always appreciate the viewers. I will be able to stream tomorrow. I'm actually thinking, which is dangerous, I know. I'm thinking of doing the Crystal Clear Living Dex tomorrow. I'm thinking of just live streaming for a couple hours, getting some more of this stuff done for the Living Dex, just because it's been a whole month since I last uploaded anything for that game. It's actually been a week and a half since I last even opened the game. I'm falling behind. I'm slacking, I know, but I still want to do it just to, you know, have bragging rights. Those are always fun. But until then, that'll probably be tomorrow. If not, I'll reattempt at least part of this. I have to figure out my mood. I'm still kind of salty about having so many fucking legendary. It's wild to me. But that'll be it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.